Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I got an exciting video. Today we're going to take the two hottest beds on the farm. We're going to clear them of their summer crops, and then we're going to plant some fall lettuce and spinach. So these two beds are each 6 feet long by 2 feet wide, and their space is always at a premium. They're along the south side of my greenhouse and are completely sheltered from any wind. They get so much sun, it's ridiculous. And they're always planted with either the crop with the highest degree day requirements or crops that take the longest time to mature. So quickly here, in this bed, we have a few things going on. Of course, we have our pepper crops. So there's about 15 pepper plants in here. As well, there's a few cherry tomatoes lying around. We do have a little bit of weeds, which should be easy to get rid of. As well, we have 3 large red Russian kale plants. And so I'd like to keep those kale plants because we are going into fall. So I'm going to keep those guys in there and work around them. So first up, let's go ahead and harvest all the peppers. Okay, so that's the first bed done. Now, we managed to get all the old pepper plants out. We managed to get all the weeds out. We took all the tomatoes that were there. And we left in that red Russian kale. And we did it all using the no-till method. Save for that one weed. But it was right there, and you can no longer see because we covered it back up real quick. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the second bed. Okay guys, same thing here. All the peppers gone. The 2 cherry tomato plants cleaned up with all the cherry tomatoes gone. Soil untouched, mulch untouched. And the 2 big red Russian kales left intact. So with both beds now done, let's top dress them and get them ready for the lettuce and spinach seeding. All right guys, with the beds now cleaned and weeded, it's now time to add a skim coat of your potting or seeding mix. Anytime I transplant my veggie crops or seed one of my raised beds, I always make a batch of my own potting or seedling mix. Raised beds are just giant pots, and anytime you replant your veggies or sow some seedling trays, you would always use a proper seedling or potting mixture. Well, this is no different. I always want to give my seeds and young plants the best start possible. And that begins with the right growing medium. So this part is really easy, especially with these beds. Now, we don't need to put down any newspaper to suppress any weeds because there isn't any. And so because of that, we can get away with a 1 inch or less strip to put our seeds on. So I'm going to do 2 rows here because these beds are 2 feet wide. So I should easily be able to get 2 rows of lettuce. Just do it right up to the kale. Okay. So let's use a rake to even out that landing pad. So that we know all the seeds are planted evenly. So now we have the first bed ready to apply our seeds. Let's go ahead and get the second bed done. So that's it, guys. Pretty simple stuff. In fact, I think the no-till method really lends itself to fall gardening. Just the timing and methodology of having to clean up your summer crops and prepare that fall bed, I feel like the no-till method really aligns with that. So give it a try. It really is very simple. I did both these beds in under 20 minutes. Couple things to remember with your fall lettuce. You do want to plant it when it's still pretty warm out. Lettuce is a great cold weather crop. It is not a great cold weather germinating crop. Lettuce germinates fantastic at the end of summer when it's still quite warm out. So get that lettuce in there, get it established, let it grow, 1 to 2 inches tall, and then when that cold weather comes, that lettuce won't care. It'll keep growing right through the fall. As always, guys, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below. I'd love to hear about your fall gardening endeavors. What are you planting? How are you getting your beds ready? Are you ready for the fall? Because I know a lot of you still have some work to do, myself included. If you found value in this tutorial, click subscribe. For those of you that already have, I really do appreciate the support. And I'll see you next time.